Hello, church. So today is Saturday, March 8th. We continue with our daily devotionals in the Psalms, and today we step in to Psalm 36. Some good words from Mays to start his commentary, but let me go ahead and give you the NRSV. Transgression speaks to the wicked deep in their hearts. There is no fear of God before their eyes, for they flatter themselves in their own eyes that their iniquity cannot be found out and hate. The words of their mouths are mischief and deceit. They have ceased to act wisely and do good. They plot mischief while on their beds. They are set on a way that is not good. They do not reject evil. Your steadfast love, O Lord, extends to the heavens, your faithfulness to the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains. Your judgments are like the great deep. You save humans and animals alike, O Lord. How precious is your steadfast love, O God. All people may take refuge in the shadow of your wings. They feast on the abundance of your house, and you give them drink from the river of your delights. For with you is the fountain of life. In your light, we see light. Oh, continue your steadfast love to those who know you, and your salvation to the upright of heart. Do not let the foot of the arrogant tread on me, or the hand of the wicked drive me away. There the evildoers lie prostrate. They are thrust down, unable to rise. So, and just as a note, Mays is going to start out quoting another commentator named Peroni, if I'm not mispronouncing that. And this is from Psalm 36, which he entitles, In Your Light We See Light. These are some of the most wonderful words in the Old Testament. Their fullness of meaning no commentary can ever exhaust. Similar remarks about Psalm 36 are scattered through the history of psalm interpretation. These wondering estimates of the psalm's profundity, that's profound nature, are based primarily on the praise of the Lord in verses 5 to 8, and particularly on the declaration of verse 9, on which the praise is based. With you is the source of life. In your light, we see light. I was having an email conversation a few days ago with Gene Dolph after we had sent out a letter that Schwenkfeld had written maintaining a prayerful attitude in times of war. Very timely. And my comment to Gene after he had thanked me for the article, I think the reality in which we're living is that spiritual truth speaks. And regardless of when that truth happened and how it reaches out and continues to impact us in our contemporary society, is a thing of significance. Ready for a little Peterson? The God rebel tunes into sedition, all ears eager to sin. He has no regard for God. He stands insolent before him. He has smooth talked himself into believing that his evil will never be noticed. Words gutter from his mouth, dishwater dirty. Can't remember when he did anything decent. Every time he goes to bed, he fathers another evil plot. When he's loose on the streets, nobody's safe. He plays with fire and doesn't care who gets burned. God's love is meteoric, his loyalty astronomic, his purpose titanic, his verdicts oceanic. Yet in his largest, nothing gets lost. Not a man, not a mouse slips through the cracks. How exquisite your love, O God. How eager we are to run under your wings, to eat our fill at the banquet you spread, as you fill our tankards with Eden spring water. You're a fountain of cascading light, and you open our eyes to light. Keep on loving your friends. Do your work in welcoming hearts. Don't let the bullies kick me around. The moral midgets slap me down, send the upstarts sprawling flat on their faces in the mud. Woo! So to parallel May's comments, the way that Peterson deals with it in the Message on that, looking into the light of God and seeing the light. You're a fountain of cascading light, and you open our eyes to the light. But let me also point out the line, don't let the bullies kick me around, the moral midgets slap me down. Oh, that's great stuff. So the verses 5-8 that he was referring to, Peterson, I believe Peterson does, as God's love is meteoric, his loyalty astronomic, his purpose titanic, his verdicts oceanic. Yet in his largest, nothing gets lost, not a man, not a mouse slips through the cracks. I pray today that you might open yourself and see the light of God, and in that light to see the promise of true life. Wish you all well. We'll be seeing you for worship tomorrow as we begin our first Sunday in the season of Lent. For this go around, we're going to be doing the book of First Thessalonians. This is a letter of Paul that is believed by many scholars and most to be the first piece actually written in the New Testament. We'll get into that a little bit more tomorrow, but a good book. We'll be doing it over the 5 weeks, and you can fill in some of the portions if we're not focusing on it for specifically for the sermon. All righty, gang. See you later.